I have two Richards. Is that your twin?
I have to connect in both my cell phone and my computer because sometimes my cell phone freezes and sometimes I can
All right, that's all right. No worries.
hear the audio in the computer.
So yeah, depending on that, no, which one? Okay, so let's do this activity. In the meantime, the ladies come. It's a tricky conversation. Read and listen half of the phone. Who are these people? What are they talking about? So listen to the first previous page. Sorry, I didn't tell you. Previous page 103.
10.5. Robert on the phone.
Hello? Yes, I'm Robert. Who is this? Sorry? Donna who? I'm sorry, I don't think I know any Donnas. On holiday, did we? Where was that? Greece! Oh, yes, of course. Donna and Marlene from Wisconsin. That was years ago. Well, thank you very much. Yes, it was fun. Alistair and I enjoyed it too. Well, what a surprise. So, what are you up to these days? Really? Here in London? What are you doing here? Wow, really? 6 countries? That's ambitious. Well, obviously I'd like to see you both again, but actually it's not really very... yes, I know we said that, but Alistair lives in Scotland now, and my flat isn't very big, and my wife and... About 3 years ago, and we're about to move to a bigger place. We're expecting another baby. I'm glad you understand. I suppose we could meet for a drink for old time's sake. Maybe you're right. But it was nice to hear your voice again, Donna. Love to Marlene, and I'll tell Alistair that you got in touch. Enjoy your trip. Thanks, Donna. Same to you. Bye.
So what's happening here?
Maybe he's talking to a friend that he met in a vacation or in a trip. And they want to visit him, but he has a new life and
He's got a new life, yeah, obviously.
he could not meet with them, with his friends.
Why not?
Because he's busy, because his other friends is not around, and because of his wife, his toxic wife.
Okay, yeah. That's great. So what do you think they say? So hello. What do you think Donna said?
Maybe he was asking about him or his friend.
Okay.
His
So
friend.
imagine that I am Robert and you're Donna. Hello? Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Yes. This is the number of Robert.
Yeah, Robert. I am Robert. Who's this?
I am Donna.
Sorry, Donna who?
Donna, I don't know, last name.
Sorry, I don't think I know any Donnas.
We met in a cruiser or in a vacation, in a holiday.
On holiday? Did we? Where was that?
It was in Greece, in a beach or something.
Greece. Ah, yeah, of course. Donna and Marlene from Wisconsin, who was years ago.
Yes. Yes, it wasn't years ago. How are you, Alistair?
Thank you very much. Yes, it was fun. Alistair and I enjoyed it too. Well, what a surprise. What are you up to these days?
We are visiting London.
Really? Here in London? What are you doing here?
Mm, We are traveling around the world, and we have visited 6 countries so far.
Oh, 6 countries. That's ambitious, really?
Yes, we would like to continue that, but we are going to be a couple of days here, and we would like to meet you both.
Well, obviously, I like to see you both again, but actually, it's not really very.
Come on, just let's hang out for a while. Let's meet up and remember all times.
Yeah, but oh yes, I know we said that, but Alistair lives in Scotland now, and my flat isn't very big, and my wife.
Oh, he doesn't live in London anymore. When he moved to Scotland.
About 3 years ago, we're about to move to a bigger place. We're expecting another baby.
Oh, so you have children now. Oh, then it's not a good idea that we come to visit.
I'm glad you understand. I suppose we could meet for drinks all time's sake.
No, if your wife is pregnant, I don't think drinks are a very good idea.
Oh, maybe you're right. It was nice to hear your voice again, Donna. Love Marlene, and I'll tell Alistair you got in touch. Enjoy your trip.
Mm, See you. Be well. We are going to separate ways.
Oh, thanks, Donna. Same to you. Bye. Yeah, poor guy. He shouldn't have married. If only he had known, he could have been with them, or they could have stayed with him. Yeah.
He could have do
Right.
the trip with them.
Yeah, I know. So
Another
let's
country.
hear the complete conversation.
10.6. A tricky conversation.
Hello?
Hi, is that Robert?
Yes, I'm Robert. Who is this?
Hi, Bob. It's me, Donna.
Sorry? Donna who?
Donna Goldberg.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know any Donnas.
Oh, you do. We met on vacation, or holiday, as you say.
On holiday, did we? Where was that?
In Greece. Me and my sister Marlene were staying in the same hotel.
Greece! Oh, yes, of course. Donna and Marlene from Wisconsin. That was years ago.
Yeah, nearly 7 years ago. But Marlene and I still talk about it. We had a great time, didn't we? You and your friend Alistair. Ah, two great guys.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, it was fun. Alistair and I enjoyed it too. Well, what a surprise. So, what are you up to these days?
Well, I'm here in London at the moment.
Really? Here in London? What are you doing here?
Well, Marlene and I are both divorced now, so we decided to have a vacation together again. This time, we're going round Europe. 6 countries.
Wow, really? 6 countries? That's ambitious.
Yeah, and we're beginning here in England. So, we wondered if we could come and visit. Maybe stay a couple of nights. Ah, it'd be great to catch up.
Well, obviously, obviously I'd like to see you both again, but actually it's not really very...
Remember, you said if we were ever in London, we should come visit. And here we are.
Yes, I know we said that, but Alistair lives in Scotland now, and my flat isn't very big, and my wife...
Bobby, are you married now? Ah, that's so cool. When did you marry?
About 3 years ago, and we're about to move to a bigger place. We're expecting another baby.
Bob, I see. No worries. Marlene and I understand. New baby, new home. And maybe your wife wouldn't be too keen to hear about the fun we had in Greece.
I'm glad you understand. I suppose we could meet for a drink for old time's sake.
I'm not sure your wife would be too pleased.
Maybe you're right. But it was nice to hear your voice again, Donna. Love to Marlene, and I'll tell Alistair that you got in touch. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you, Robert. Have a nice life.
Thanks, Donna. Same to you.
Oh
Bye.
my God, poor. Yeah, hope it doesn't happen to me one day. Anyways, yeah. So it was a conversation between these guys, yeah, that met a long time before he got married. No. Anyways, so look at the photo and imagine the couple in the car and your friends. They tell you about their lucky escape. No, we decided to go for a drive even though it was still blowing a gale. And look what happened. We were so lucky. Yeah, perhaps. And then you have some phrases here. Yeah, I want you to do it. Yeah, in pairs. Yeah. So what do you think had happened or might have happened? Yeah. So yes, here you have some suggestions. Perhaps you shouldn't have gone to that trip. You could have been dead by now. Yes, surely you could have. Yeah, you might have. You would have if you hadn't. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have been there right now. Yeah. So please, I'd like you to work in pairs and the size. So I'm going to put you you guys so Gavi and Harrison in one room and Richard and Iram here. Yes. So remember, talk about the picture. Now you are here. Yeah, Richard and Iram, you can discuss about it.
Okay. Perhaps you shouldn't have been driving when the weather was so bad.
Why didn't you wait for the weather to be better and then going out?
You must feel terrible for the loss of the car.
You must have been really scared.
You could have been killed by the tree.
Don't you think you should have be more careful about how was the weather and when you decide to go out?
Why didn't you take another road when there were no trees around?
The car must be damaged for the tree because of the tree falling over it.
Surely you went to the hospital to check if you didn't get affected or ill or injured from the accident.
All right, thank you very much. That's all right, no worries. Just waiting for the others.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We're gonna listen to the other ideas. Mm. Just 10 more seconds and they'll be back. Okay. Listen to other ideas and compare.
10.7. We were so lucky.
We decided to go for a drive, even though it was still blowing a gale. And look what happened. We were so lucky.
Oh my goodness, you could have been badly hurt. You must have been terrified.
Why didn't you see the tree falling? We just didn't. It all happened so fast.
Surely you heard something.
We could just hear the wind.
Don't you think you should have been driving more slowly?
We were.
Perhaps you shouldn't have been driving at all. The car must be a write-off.
It is.
You must feel very lucky indeed.
We do.
Yeah, more or less the same, more or less the same. Okay. So
What is a write-off? When
10.
where is
when
it?
she say the car must be a write-off?
Yeah, perhaps you should have been driving at all. The car must be a write-off. Okay. Maybe about to break down, but I'm not sure. Right.
It's like when the insurance told you that it's like a pérdida total.
Yeah. Cancel the record of a bad debt? No. It says cancel, but I'm just waiting. It says a vehicle or another, yeah, exactly. Pérdida total, yeah. A vehicle or object that is too badly damaged to be repaired. Yeah, pérdida total.
Oh, okay,
There
okay.
must be a
Thanks.
write-off, pérdida total. Yeah. Never
Thanks.
heard of that, but yeah. Okay, so we have here spoken English expressions with modals. There are many fixed expressions with modal auxiliary verbs, often found in spoken English. So match line A with B. For example, the exam was a disaster. So it's letter D. No, it's not letter D. So it is letter A.
B?
It's not letter A, so it's letter
B?
B, and it is the correct one. You can say that again. Yeah, the exam was a disaster. Let's read it together. Please, Gerson, you might.
Okay, number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might as well apply for the job, even though you too young. Mm, I think letter C. Yes, why not? I've got nothing to lose.
Correct. Letter C. Next, please, Gabi.
I know I shouldn't have eaten a whole tube of ice cream, but I think it's I know you just couldn't help it.
Correct. And please, next, Iram.
You might have told me that Lisa and Joe had split up. Letter A. Sorry, I thought you knew.
I told you, yeah. Split up, break up. Yeah, split up, break up. Next, Richard.
I think you should forget all about her and move on. I would if I could, but I can't.
Yes, a relationship maybe. Yeah. Iram, please. You should have.
Should have been there. I could have died laughing. Letter G. What was so funny?
Yeah, correct. What was so funny? Next, please. Person.
And guess what? Annie is going out with Joe. And letter H. I could have told you that.
Correct. And finally, Gabi.
I could do with a break and letter E.
E. What does it say? Can you say what does it say?
Me too. I'm dying for a coffee.
I'm dying for a coffee, exactly.
10.8. Expressions with modal verbs. 1.
That exam was a disaster.
You can say that again. I couldn't answer a single question. I'm bound to have failed.
2.
You might as well apply for the job.
Yes, why not? I've got nothing to lose. You never know. I might be just the person they're looking for.
3.
I know I shouldn't have eaten a whole tub of ice cream, but...
I know. You just couldn't help it. But I bet you're regretting it now.
4.
You might have told me that Lisa and Joe had split up. I felt really stupid when I asked Lisa where they were going on holiday.
Oh, sorry. I thought you knew. Everybody else does.
5.
I think you should forget all about her and move on.
I would if I could, but I can't. It's affecting my work. I can't get her out of my mind.
6.
You should have been there. I could have died laughing.
What was so funny? You must tell me all about it. I always miss the best parties.
7.
Guess what? Annie's going out with Joe.
I could have told you that. It's common knowledge. Where have you been?
8.
I could do with a break.
Me too. I'm dying for a coffee.
I'm dying for a coffee. Okay, perfect. So let's go to the next page. Yeah, 106. It's about listening and pronunciation. Que no están Entonces, lo podemos dejar para la siguiente ocasión y nos vamos a enfocar más en el vocabulary de this note, yeah, because it's just a listening pronunciation and it's about well, it's I don't know if you knew that there was an English writer whose name was Lewis Carroll, and he wrote The Adventures of Alice in Wonderworld. Did you know that? Lewis Carroll is not, well, it's the movie from Disney, but also it was a book, and it's a great book. The Adventures of Alice in Wonderworld, no? If you have the opportunity to get that book in English, would be very convenient for you guys to practice reading, comprehension, and a lot of vocabulary, because Lewis Carroll it's an old writer, so he has a lot of vocabulary. He's got a lot of vocabulary that you may not understand, but sometimes he writes in a poem, and he writes great, no? So if you have opportunity to read, so we have here one of the things that he wrote. You are old, Father William, but it's not so understandable, yeah. But anyways, we are gonna practice that if we have time next week. Okay. Instead, we'll do the metaphors and idioms, the body. So do you know the body parts, guys? So which part of the body do you associate with intelligence? Which body parts?
Brain. Head.
Okay, head. Brain and head. Emotions. This side.
Heart.
Which side is the heart, guys? Is it the right or the left?
The left.
Sometimes right, sometimes left.
Sometimes? How is that possible? Depending
I
on
don't know.
if I am cold, it's on the left side. If I am warm, I don't know. Okay. And what about manual skills?
Hands,
Hands and
fingers.
fingers, of course. So in which of these sentences is the word in italics used literally? So let's read together. I read the first one. Can you give me a hand to move the sofa? It's not possible because it's not literal. Can you give me a hand? Because if you're going to cut your hand. So can you help me? No, another way to say help me. Can you give me a hand? Yeah. It's also in Spanish, no? Échame una mano. Can you give me a hand? Number two, she's so clever. She's heading for great things in life. Yeah, she's heading. Yeah, she's doing great things. No, she's heading, or she's reaching. But she's not all big-headed. It's not literal. You know, big-headed is not literal. Big-headed is a person who is arrogant. Yeah, arrogant. We shook hands and introduced ourselves. In this case, it is shake your hands. Right. My daughter has a very good head for business. Yeah, that means that he's really good at business. He has a very good at business, for business. He's brilliant. No, he's brilliant. She is brilliant, sorry. Number 6, I help, but I've got my hands full at the moment. No, so it's literal here. I've got my hands full at the moment. She shouts a lot. She's got a heart of gold. So imagine if we have a heart of gold. Well, we are not from Saudi Arabia, so maybe that's why we haven't got a heart of gold. That means that she's bossy. Yeah, she's bossy. Telling you what to do. She's bossy. After a heart-to-heart talk, things are much clearer now. Yeah, when you open your heart. No, here in Spanish, abre el corazón. Yeah, heart-to-heart talk. Yeah, I trained to be a lawyer, but my heart wasn't in it. That you know, my passion wasn't in that. I trained to be a lawyer. If your heart is not there, guys, give up, don't study, and be homeless. No worries. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Yeah, we don't know about that. Okay. So complete the sentences with one of these expressions. So we have face the fact, putting a brave face. We have other idioms, other idiomatic expressions with the part of the body. Putting a brave face on its lax legs, pulling your leg, goes to their heads, a sharp tongue, and finding my feet. Finding my feet. Yeah. Okay. Okay, number 7, for example, I'll help you with the number 7. Did you really tell Pete I don't like him? No, of course not. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm just pulling your leg. Yeah. In this context, pulling your leg, it means me estás tomando el pelo. Se estaba tomando el pelo nada más. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm pulling your leg. I'm playing with you. This, the last one, pulling your leg. Okay, do the rest. Number 1, my car's done. 200,000 kilometers. It's what?
On its last legs.
Correct. Pero dirán, What does it have to do legs with a car? Well, está en las últimas. The meaning is that on its last legs. With so many celebrities' success,
Goes to their head.
goes to their heads, of course, no? Peso Pluma, yeah, Britney Spears, yeah, Taylor Swift goes to their heads. I know she's in a lot of pain, but she's
Putting a brave face.
exactly putting a brave face. Number four, I am in my first term at uni. It's a bit strange. I'm slowly
Finding my feet.
correct. Finding my feet. Yeah. Finding my feet is like beginning to adapt. Beginning to adapt. Finding my feet. I don't know why it has to do with the feet, but I simply have to
Face the fact.
face the fact. Correct. I'm not young, and I was. Yeah, face the fact. Exactly. And finally, Sue says really cruel things. She's got a
Sharp tongue.
sharp tongue. I don't know how to translate this. Sharp tongue. Habladora, maybe. She's got a sharp tongue. I don't know. ¿Cómo traducirían esto?
It's like when you say harmful things, como decir cosas hirientes.
Yeah, obviously. But I don't know if it's a idiomatic expression similar to this one in Spanish.
No tiene pelos en la lengua.
Oh, yeah, could be, but it's strange, no? Sharp tongue, pelos en la lengua. But is that pelos en la lengua is when you say the real truth, no? And here is saying cruel things. Bueno, aunque también fue por malinterpretar. It's the same. Yeah, could be that. Okay, guys. So with this, we finish because I don't want you to be in front of the computer a lot of time. Yeah. So please advance in your workbook for this week. Especially, I'll leave you some homework, right? In Unit 10, can you do this part, exercise number 4, 5, and 4 and 5 nada más, de la page 65. 65, yeah, 4 and 5. This part, past probability, active and passive, yeah. Lo vamos a checar cuando lleguemos a next Saturday, ¿vale? Hopefully. Esperemos que sí, yeah. No more online. All right, thank you very much, guys. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the weekend. And sin falta su examen y su calificación la próxima semana, ¿vale? Para que puedan checarla y podamos checar juntos, ¿vale?
Okay. See you.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
Have a nice day.
Weekend.
teacher.